Welcome back to Ghoster Coasters, and I know guys, Top Thrill 2 has been sending rumors swirling throughout the coaster community, and we just addressed some of those rumors last night. But again, as the night hours fall upon us at the amusement park, somebody saw something as they were leaving the park and sent the text on over right our way. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the spooky community today, and don't miss out on everything Top Thrill 2. Let's get into this round of rumors. With the park testing late at night, Screamscape's article saying the ride wouldn't be opening for Coastermania, and everyone was getting their hopes up a little too high. We were all kind of wondering what in the heck was going on with Top Thrill 2 for the time being, after seeing the new beefed up wheel bogies and seeing the test runs were indeed being done on the silver and black trains. We all got a little bit excited. The interesting part comes on the nightfall of June 3rd though. As guests were leaving the park, they saw a van entering near the Valraven entrance off Perimeter Road, and the van had an interesting name on it. American Testing Services Ltd. American Testing Services specializes in offering you personal attention, dependable results, and immediate response you need to test and confirm the safety and stability of your products and infrastructure. With a full range of metallurgy and non-destructive testing solutions, we can work with your team quickly to discover and prevent vulnerabilities, giving you the peace of mind you need to keep going. So let's discuss just how American Testing Services got into the amusement industry in the first place, in their words. Our work with the amusement industry is somewhat of a niche market because it feels so different from the aerospace, commercial manufacturing, and foundry customers we work with. We are often asked how we ever became connected to the world of roller coasters and amusement rides. For the answer, we have to travel back to the mid-1980s. In those days, ATS president and owner Chris Small was a technician for local non-destructive testing firm Dayton X-Ray. In 1984, a Dayton X-Ray salesman began calling on Kings Island. They were experiencing a lot of rejected train parts for both the Beast and the Racer roller coasters. Replacing those parts was getting pretty expensive. Dayton X-Ray convinced the powers that be at Kings Island to give non-destructive testing a try, and Chris was the technician on the job. At this point in time, non-destructive testing was not widely used in the amusement industry, but Kings Island continued working with Chris. As he continued to gain credibility by finding the real rejectable defects, the inspections expanded to include ride structures as well as train parts. Soon other amusement parks, most notably Cedar Point in Sandusky, got on board and wanted to develop the same type of testing program. In 1982, the federal government handed over the regulation of amusement industry to the states. By the early 1990s, the NAARSO, the National Association of Amusement Ride Safety Officials, had been established. In February of 2002, Chris set out on his own and created American Testing Services. Due to the close relationship he had developed with maintenance staff, Kings Island became ATS's first customer. Soon after, Cedar Point called, and the rest, as they say, is history. Today, Cedar Point is ATS's single largest customer, and the amusement industry makes up 18% of their total business. So with Cedar Point, what could this mean? On May 12th, we got the statement that said that the ride's manufacturer, Zamperla, was in the process of making renovations to the trains, and that once the modification is complete, the teams at Cedar Point, Zamperla, and a third-party ride and safety instructor will resume testing and inspection of the ride. So if the van pulling onto the Peninsula truly was an American Testing Services van, what could this mean? Is the park closer to opening, or are the recent rumors to be believed? With the services that American Testing offers, it could be one of two things. As some people pointed out, it could be that Zamperla and Cedar Point hire them to do non-destructive testing in order to find solutions for the parts on the trains. Maybe they are having the company come in to review some of the results from the past few nights of testing, or they could be, and take every single bit of this with a grain of salt, they could be certifying results and ensuring the results that Zamperla and Cedar Point have collected, inching closer to a Coastermania opening potentially. If recent rumors are to be believed, it could just simply be that the company is here to help determine long-term solutions for the train parts. But if the excitement is to be bought into, then we may be seeing the ride opening sooner than anticipated. Exciting news coming off the Peninsula, but take it all with a grain of salt. Until Cedar Point or Tony Clark make an official announcement about the ride, we'll just have to wait and see what goes on. But keep an eye peeled on the ride over the next few days, or nights if you're at Hotel Breakers, as tests may very well keep amping up and leading to more answers about the ride's future. Let's hope Cedar Point and Zamperla get this figured out as soon as possible. Coaster enthusiasts and park goers are rooting for them, and we can't wait to get back to Cedar Point for more races for the sky. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the spooky community today. Hit that like button, it greatly helps the channel, and we couldn't do this without all of you coaster ghosters out there. A huge shout out goes to all the channel members and coaster ghosts and producers out there for helping bring all of this content to you and being the eyes on the Peninsula at times when all of us go so often. It's a team effort covering this thing. This might be a little weird, everybody, but As always, thanks for being a part of our spooky community and for coaster ghosting with Ghoster Coasters. Have a Six Flags day, everybody, and keep your eyes peeled on Top Thrill 2 for the next few days.